Good morning, teachers and students. Welcome back to a new episode of Mass TV. My name is Chanly Ponce.
And I'm Matthew Albert, and Mass TV starts now.
Everyone is different and unique in their own way.
Here's Chelsea Asore with a story on one of Mass's most inspiring students.
Mass houses over 1,000 of students that are dedicated to constantly impacting lives and working hard to achieve even the most ambitious of goals. Dana Luzardo is one of the many students here in our school that faces the odds day in and day out, reminding all of us that anything is possible with a little perseverance and heart.
I've been through many stages, you could say, with this so-called disability. In my eyes, I don't consider it a disability. Given that I was born with it, I kind of adapted to it by having no choice. People have this concept of people with disabilities that is like difficult for them, or they might not be able to do things that we could, or they're less than us. Having one arm, you need to be so persistent, because the first time you do things, you're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get it on the first try. And always have a goal. It's taught me to always have a goal. Even if you think you can't accomplish it, even if all the odds are against you, know you could defy them. And that's what my having one hand has taught me, and it's helped me throughout every other aspect of my life. I consider them accomplishments because they've taught me something. For me, an accomplishment is growth. I have awards and things, I don't consider those accomplishments. I consider my growth accomplishments.
Dana has faced many challenges along the way, struggling to complete simple functions without constant assistance. According to her, she says, "I remember that having a prosthetic arm was the idea. The first time I tried it on, I remember looking at myself and thinking, this is not me. Why did I need to hide it? If I didn't lose it and I was born like this, I must have a purpose." With her commitment to conquer these issues, she kept fighting to try and find a method to undertake the necessary tasks she needed to complete her everyday routine.
Little by little, I was able to overcome challenges having one arm. So I sort of just adapted by hitting my challenges with my face on, directly. There was a challenge, it took me longer than others to overcome it, but I would. So an example would be picking up my hair in a ponytail. For me, that was one of the biggest challenges I had to face. The same thing as tying your shoes. Trial and error, trial and error, trial and error. And I had to figure out my own kind of ways to do things. And that's sort of how I adapted to having one arm.
With all her personal obstacles came mental hardships, having to deal with the glances and stares throughout her life of people not understanding her situation. Her main objective is to show others that we all have challenges, no matter how physical or intellectual our complications may be.
So I talked about some of the physical challenges. One of the biggest mental challenges I had was that pity. It was that kind of limit to me. Everywhere I would walk, people would look and it was kind of oh, poor her. Sometimes they want to pick on you, but they have nothing to say, so they use your disability as a way to make you feel bad. I remember when being little and in class, kids just gathering around me, why? Looking at me oh my God, the girl with one arm, and I was always known as the girl with one arm. So for me, that was always the challenge. How do I make people not feel bad for me? But my job is to show them that, no, you shouldn't have pity, and show them the value that I actually deserve and the respect that I deserve for having one arm. Even though I feel like everybody has problems and everybody has something, even though for a person like me it's more obvious than others, everyone is going through something.
Dana's life should serve as a reminder to all of us that we are capable of doing whatever we set our minds to. In the end, what ultimately matters is how we choose to persevere circumstances. Should we see it as a setback or as an opportunity to keep rallying forward? I'm Chelsea Asore signing out.
Our school has participated in many charities, from blood drives to food drives.
Even toy drives for upcoming holidays. Here's Dasani and Danny with Mass Entertainment.
Now that we are in the season of Thanksgiving, learning to be grateful for the things we have rather than continuously seeking the things we don't have unleashes the power of positivity in people's lives. And we need it now more than ever, even if it means pitching in and helping family members for Thanksgiving. History has recorded many famous names of people who have learned this important life lesson, and here is a famous quote about gratitude. One of the most influential role models, Oprah Winfrey, once said, "I am grateful for the blessings of wealth, but it hasn't changed who I am. My feet are still on the ground. I'm just wearing better shoes." The hustle and bustle of the clubs has grown rapidly with the season of giving thanks kicking in. Moss Gives Back and Moss Respect are collecting food, toys, and more. We are also participating in Operation Christmas Child, which are packed shoebox gifts to bless children in need around the world. The amazing journey of a shoebox gift begins with you and results in transforming entire families and communities who have less than us.
We interviewed Miss Perez and her class. They showed their gratitude by banding together and donating a variety of small toys for Operation Christmas Child, in hopes that they can make at least one child's holiday season a brighter one.
We have given 12 boxes, 12 Christmas boxes. I think it's important that we share a little bit of what we have, and we're very fortunate as a school. We have families, we have friends, we have a school, we get an education, and there are other children who are less fortunate. So I think this is a way of us, paying it forward and giving back to other children that perhaps don't have what we have.
It seems as though the trend of giving back is not only exclusive to school organizations such as Mass's Operation Christmas Child. Bigwig celebrities such as Oprah Winfrey and Ellen DeGeneres also lend a helping hand by using their clout to spread the word about community outreach. This proves that no matter what your status is in life, the kindness virus does not hold any prejudice on any member of our human race.
Well, I'm happy to see that there are a lot of celebrities that use their platform to help others. I do enjoy Oprah Winfrey very much. She's always given back to the community, as well as Ellen DeGeneres. I really love her, and she's always giving back as well. But I do see more and more artists, and definitely they are giving back, and that's important. That's a good role model for our students as well.
It's easy to forget to be grateful for everything in one's life. Feeling gratitude and not expressing it is like wrapping a present and not giving it. It is that teacher who acknowledges the quiet student in class, or when someone takes the time to pay a compliment to someone who had a really rough day. Expressing gratitude is more than an inner benevolent feeling. We express gratitude through the act of being generous. My name is Daniel Fernandez from Mas Entertainment, signing out.
This week, some of our Mas correspondents had the opportunity to talk to Dr. Noli Alvarez. Here's Mas Talks on Air.
What's going on, Miami Art Studio? I'm Ozzy Concepcion, bringing you the second episode of Mas Talks on Air. Today we will be featuring Dr. Noli Alvarez.
Hi, my name is Dr. Noli Alvarez, and we're here at Dr. Jose J. Alvarez and Associates.
Dr. Noli Alvarez, a Venezuelan immigrant, graduated and studied from the dentistry school in her country. However, she had to restart her career from the bottom when she arrived in the United States. Despite not knowing the language, Dr. Noli Alvarez is going to tell us how she made it to the top.
I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I came to the United States back in 1988. I went to dental school at the University of Pennsylvania and moved back to Miami in 1995. And I started this practice with my husband, Dr. Jose Alvarez. I am a mother of 3. I manage the dental office. I also see patients, and at the same time, I manage my house. It is a good balance of time, and I think what helps me is really loving what I do, loving my family, loving my place, loving my employees. That gives them the energy that I need. To pursue my dreams of becoming a dentist was originally because I saw my mother struggle a lot throughout life, and I said one day when I was really young, I want to be a professional. I went through the university in Venezuela, and then when I moved here, I found myself having to do it all over again. And that's when you as a human being get to prove that you really want to be what you want to be. My biggest challenge in trying to become a dentist in the United States, I would say, was the language barrier, because it was really difficult for me at the beginning to loosen up and to speak English. But once you get over that fear, everything is possible. The best advice that I will give a high school student would be to finish school with a lot of energy, high school. After that, any road that you take, do your best, be your best. And if the difficulties come up, just walk around them. There's always a solution, there's always a way. But it's very important to dedicate a lot of years, not a few, a lot of years to study, to prepare yourself for the future, because that's going to make the difference on how you're going to live the rest of your life.
Thank you for joining us on this segment of Maz Talks. I'm Ozzy Concepcion, signing off.
Chaneli and I decided to take a little switch on the spotlight this week and spice it up a little bit. Here's this week's spotlight. Hope you enjoy.
LYK. Let you know.
Finna. Finna. Finna.
It's kind of saying I'm going to, like I finna take you out.
That's old school. I'm planning on.
I'm going to.
Going to.
Dip.
I'm out of here.
Let's dip. Let's get out of here.
Yes!
A form of body movement in which you have to
leave.
Bend your knees
Do I get a prize?
No. To the ground, sometimes touching the floor.
He's thinking about that, can you bet?
Bet.
But not bet like in a wager.
I can't tell you. No, bet.
Oh, you can't tell me.
But I mean, bet is kind of like, I bet you're wrong. Like, oh man, do you want to go get on that super slide? Bet.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, but then it is a wager. Then it's a wager.
Well, I don't know what a wager is, so you can say you're the one asking the question.
Oh, wait.
Gucci.
Gucci Mane.
Oh, you're so Gucci. I have no idea. Gucci? Gucci, is that short for Gutierrez or something?
That you look fly.
No.
Like when you're super styling in your clothes.
It's
No.
all good. It's all Gucci.
Oh, it's all Gucci, so it's great. It's fresh.
Sus.
Oh, God.
Nobody knows what that one is.
Sus.
Sus.
S-U-S.
You're acting so sus. Think about it.
Feo. Yucky.
That's so
sus.
That is so dope.
Oh man, I need food. I need sustenance. I need sus.
Suspicious.
sus.
Suspicious.
What about occur?
Huh?
Occur.
Like when something occurs.
Do you know who Cardi B is?
Cardi B? Yeah.
She is occur.
Oh, she's totally.
Snatched.
I took it. I stole it. I snatched it.
Also, like to steal a girl from another guy?
When someone steals someone else's boyfriend or girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Right.
Or
she took
people
your boy.
say like, ooh, look at her eyebrows. They're snatched.
Oh, feo.
Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our channel down below.
And follow us on Instagram at Master_News. For Mass TV, my name is Chaneli Ponce.
And I'm Matthew Over.
Signing off.